installing the NexCruise system now. The dial, as we all know, is gonna go into the cubby hole, not a problem. But before we install, I have two very important things that we'll be using to install it. One is this torch. This is gonna come in handy when we install it, and then this is the second, the table. So let's get to it. So friends, like as you see, I'm sitting on my throne here, and we're gonna be putting this dial on the cubby hole. The fitting is a little off, I guess. Maybe we need to rub it off on the edges so that it could perfectly fit into that hole. We'll do that later on, but before we do that, let's start off with this device here. Removing this panel, it's very easy, there is nothing in it. Now, before we do that, right, I'm just gonna tell you that, what I did first. My suggestion is that we first remove this clip or this cable from here, right, and then start the installation. If you look closely, with the torch, I'm highlighting one connector over here, which is over here, which needs to be removed, and in place of that we'll be installing the connectors from NexCruise, right? In order for us to remove it, it's not that easy as the access is not very good, but like Akash mentioned in his video, that once you remove it, once you remove the clip, it becomes easier. As you can see, I've removed both these ends, 1 and 2 now. So if you look at this cable which I removed from the NexCruise unit first, we need to connect this one to this cable, this end which I have shown to you, right, to this one. So I'm going to connect it first and I'm going to show it to you, okay? Just a second. There it is. Line it up correctly and give it a little wiggle. Yeah, lag chuka hai. So this is connected. Now we'll be connecting this end to the accelerator pedal over here, if it is visible. Over here, right? Yeah. And it's secured. Now the reason why, if you remember, I asked you guys to first remove that cable. The reason being that after I do this and I try to pull up the NexCruise unit, right, I'll be doing it like this, because if I do not remove the cable, that connector becomes elongated, and due to this unit over here, my NexCruise doesn't come in easily. So now my NexCruise is at its desired place. This cable I have pulled up from the pedal. I'm just gonna connect it to the NexCruise like this, easily. Nothing much. Right, that's just done. I'm gonna slide it in. Before we do that, right, I'm gonna install this 4-pin connector as well for our LED display. Yeah, this is in. Now I'm gonna slide it in to the place. Now the only thing that is left to install is the OBD connector. Okay, let me turn on the torch, which will go over here. I'm just gonna take it up. Yeah, Tata ke saath issue hai, they have this thing inverted as well. So this is it. So the installation is done, and it's a little loose, but yeah, we can tidy it later on with zip ties if required. But before we do that, let's test it once and see if NexCruise or Nexi gives any error message or something or not. I'm just going to pull this unit out to the side. We'll just put it over here for the time being, and then let's try. Okay. All right. So, right, guys. So we are all in here in my Nexi actually, and we have the NexCruise over here with all the Christmas lights glowing at the same time. Okay, now they are off. I'm gonna turn on the NexCruise. I have my fingers crossed.
Me too, and my heart.
Okay, I don't want the radio. Okay, I have the white light for state, which means it is in working condition. Now let's test these buttons over here on the dial. Let's check the eco. Deep eco maybe. No, nothing. Okay, I have the speed limit at least working for me. It's not going off. Okay, deep eco came up. Deep eco came up. Let's try turning it off. Okay, it's off. Eco came up. Eco is going off. Okay, so far so good. Not sure why this speed limit LED is still glowing. It should go off. We need to figure out how to turn it off somehow. So thank you friends for being with me here till now, and if you are here, that means that we have successfully completed the installation of the NexCruise on my Nexi. And before we take it for a spin, the next step that is, I just want to highlight a couple of things that I figured out, or I just realized actually. First one being that the green LED on the LED panel was not blinking. The reason being it only will come up when we are into drive mode and the cruise is engaged. Khade khade nahi hoga, right? And secondly, that the buttons which were a little hard, to press earlier, I have replaced the CMOS battery, which is it's not over here. It was there in the pack itself, and now it is responding much better. These are the only two things that I wanted to highlight. And do like, share, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be on the user review. And till then,